What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode number 2 of Messed Up Bible Verses. I am your host, and I still don't know what my name's going to be, but I am leaning towards the anti-woke atheist, or just simply Jesus, as we will be putting up Jesus videos. Be sure to smash that subscribe button so you do not miss a Jesus video or one of these exquisite segments. In today's installment, we cover Psalm 137:9. Happy is the one who takes your babies and smashes them against the rocks. Pretty straightforward, horrific Bible verse, but we will see a couple of people on the Christian side of things try to spin it in a way that is a little bit more palatable to the biblical taste buds, if you will. So let's listen to this. Looks like the podcast is Michael Heiser on House Reform Apologetics. Doesn't show how many subs they got, but I looked at their channel. They've got several million views. 14,000 views on this video, 400 likes. Who knows how many dislikes. But he tries to backpedal it. Well, before we get there, let's actually go to the actual verse itself. Not that one. Here we go. All right. So let's read it through the whole thing so that there is zero accusations that we are just taking one little sentence and twisting it around into something that doesn't mean. Psalm 137 reads in number 1. Beside the rivers of Babylon, we sat and wept as we thought of Jerusalem. We put away our harps, hanging them on the branches of poplar trees, for our captors demanded a song from us. Our tormentors insisted on a joyful hymn. Sing us one of those songs, O Jerusalem. But how can we sing the songs of the Lord while in a pagan land? If I forget you, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget how to play the harp. May my tongue stick to the roof of my mouth if I fail to remember you, if I don't make Jerusalem my greatest joy. O Lord, remember what the Edomites did on the day of the armies of Babylon captured Jerusalem. Destroy it, they yelled. Level it to the ground. O Babylon, you will be destroyed. Happy is the one who pays you back for what you have done to us. And here's the one we're covering right here. Happy is the one who takes your babies and smashes them against the goddamn rocks. This is the word of your genocidal Lord. Amen. Now, it's clear here that the Israelites are being held captive, and apparently, according to this myth, they were treated horribly, and the psalmist is in anguish. And out of anguish, he hopes God takes out his vengeance by slamming the babies of the Edomites onto the rocks. So that is Psalm 137:9 in all of its context and glory. Let's take a look at how some people will spin this. So at neverthirsty.org, they've got a little apologetics section. Bible question: What does Psalm 137:9 mean? Blessed shall he be who dashes them against the rock. The answer they provide is Psalm 137 is an imprecatory psalm. An imprecatory psalm is one that seeks God's judgment and consequently pain and destruction on others, such as an enemy. So in other words, pray to God that God whoops that ass on your enemies, whoever they may be. The psalm begins with an expression of sorrow over Zion. Then in verses 3 to 6, the abuse of the nation of Israel suffered under the Babylonian Empire is remembered. In verse 7, the chorus recites Edom's chant, which urged the Babylonian army to destroy Jerusalem and raze it to the ground. In verse 9 is a passage that some people find offensive. I think most people will find it offensive. If you don't find this passage offensive, I would definitely check your moral compass. This is ridiculous and dishonest right here that some people find it offensive. But we already see the spin already. This has occurred due to the wrong translation of the Hebrew text, among other reasons. That's a common thing when you look at apologetics. They always come back to this. I read a lot of these apologetics, and I see this quite a bit. That, oh, you didn't get the right context. I did a live stream, my first live stream. I'm gonna be doing more regularly, but in one live stream I covered one commentator talking about how in Deuteronomy they were not talking about rape, and he told me to show him the word, and I showed him seize, and he said that doesn't mean rape. It's just a bunch of mental gymnastics that these clowns play. So here we are using the same tired ass playbook, that this mistranslation of their holy and religious text is due to the ancient Hebrew being translated wrong. So let's see. Therefore, what follows. All right, whatever. Let's listen to, since this is going to go on the podcast, we need to play it. That's why I read these parts out for the audio listeners. But I'm going to play Michael Heiser, the imprecatory prayers, Psalm 137:9. It's a show, or it's a video he uploaded on December 8th of 2017.
It's not an insignificant one, though, but it is going to be a minority position. So in a nutshell, I look at imprecatory prayer as deriving from the Abrahamic covenant, okay, Genesis 12:1-3. And in that passage, God himself tells Abraham that he will curse anyone who curses him, treats him lightly, and his descendants, in other words, God's children. So if someone, treats them with contempt, God says, I'm going to judge them. So when the psalmist or anyone else prays for God to judge people, even killing them, even killing their relatives or their children, the basis of wanting that to happen, there's a context to it, and specifically in Psalm 139. I mean, the questioner brought up Babylon. Babylon had a long history of, again, being the bad guy in the Old Testament, specifically toward the people of God, toward Israel. So the psalmist is in effect asking God to remember Genesis 12:1-3. The psalmist is not going to take the matter into his own hands. What imprecatory prayers and
oh gosh, that makes me feel so much better. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. That the psalmist is not going to be taking this into his own hands, but rather he's asking his powerful, almighty, omnipotent creator to do his dirty work.
Imprecatory psalms really mean is that the person is angry or in anguish and saying, God, I want you to remember that you said those who do X, Y, Z to us, those who treat us with contempt, you will judge, you will curse them. I am asking you to do that. I'm asking you to remember this covenantal promise and take care of business.
Yahweh, the old mobster, the old gangster. I am the Yahweh. You capiche? You don't do what's in my book, in the Bible. I will dash your little ones onto the rocks. Capiche? Capiche? Need to get some Godfather music to that little thing right there, but that's what it is. You heard it right there. He is trying to justify it, and it's horrible. Let's hear some more.
even to the nth degree, even to these horrific, sort of over the top kind of descriptions. But the psalmist is not going to act on that emotion. The psalm.
Oh God, thank you for clarifying that, Michael Heiser. Oh, I was just so worried about the psalmist dashing these innocent little babies onto them rocks. Go on, Michael Heiser, preach.
The psalmist is asking God to take care of the problem, to judge the evildoer in whatever way God sees fit. And
so, like a goddamn mob boss. So God is like a Sammy the Bull, a Gotti, John Gotti, Al Capone. That's what I'm hearing. And if you're listening to this and it's pissing you off, let me know in the comments. Or better yet, when I do my live streams, call in and let me know why I'm wrong. But that justification, that backpedaling, that mental gymnastics we are hearing right now sounds like a straight up goddamn Godfather mobster type of a Yahweh Jehovah character. Pretty thuggish, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's some straight up thug style, snatching babies and then slamming them across the road. Damn. All right.
And I think that all this, that's important because
that's important. Okay, tell me why it's important, Michael Heiser.
At the heart of it, it's not a biblical justification for you to get angry at someone and lash out at them. It's actually the opposite. It's a biblical injunction for you to tell God just how you feel.
Okay. Hey, God, Billy over there, he's got a wonky ass eye. Every time I talk to him, I don't know what eye to look at. So smite him, O Lord. Is that the way I'm supposed to do it, Michael Heiser? According to you?
Even in really dark terms. You're telling God just how you feel.
Even in dark terms. So yeah, man, that mofo over there's got that wonky ass eye, and he can't get his eyesight together. I want you to smite him, Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever the hell your cartel name is.
So the Israelites, I mean, they'd seen all this happen to them. 100 times over. We're going through the book of Ezekiel.
None of that shit. All right, y'all. I think that covers it. Read it in all its glory. It's pretty self-explanatory. And once again, the excuses, the attempts into trying to justify the unjustifiable fall flat on its face. Here's this loving God that gets whitewashed, but I wonder if you'll ever see Psalm 137:9 in a children's Bible. I highly doubt it. I mean, this is a family-oriented book, right? A book of values. And here this guy is even saying that even your darkest thoughts, ask God to take care of that shit. Yeah. No thanks. I don't believe in these myths, these horrible, atrocious myths and fairy tales. All right, y'all. If you enjoy the content, smash that subscribe button. We got a total of 10 subscribers, which doesn't sound like anything, but I'm truly happy. We just started this channel. To pick up 10 is a good start. So let's keep building our discipleship, and more Jesus videos will ensue. Live streams will ensue. And if you are a Christian and this pissed you off, make sure you tune into a live stream and let me hear it. I would love to hear your wrath, your vengeance towards me. All right, y'all. Peace.